Hello everybody, Killatia here, and today we're doing a review of the HD-PVR Rocket from Hauppauge. Now, I know this was released last year, so I'm a little late, but I still want to review this device here. So this is basically like an HD-PVR 2, but a much more smaller, sleeker, compact design here. On top you got your controls for mic volume, because you can hook up a microphone directly to the device and do your audio commentaries there, because the big advantage of this Rocket device is that you can record gameplay footage without a need of a PC. Now you can still hook it up to your PC and use it just like you would an HD-PVR 2, but I want to review this device solely as a standalone recording device, although it should be noted that you may still need to connect it to the PC to get some firmware firmware updates and doing some minor tweakings here. Anyways, you can turn on or off the microphone support, and you can unlock or unlock and even add a little bit extra what does dB stand for again? Totally extra PV, something for your microphone to get some extra gains. And this is the red record button to record the gameplay footage. On the front here, like I said, you can have the microphone input, and then you have a USB input right here, because to record the footage and to keep your files, you're gonna need a USB flash drive here, right here. They say anywhere from 1 gig to 32 gigabytes will work. I am not sure if the USB 3.0 drives works on here, because the one I did get was kind of defective, but I know for a fact that regular USB 2.0 flash drives will work on this device. Okay, on the back here you have your HDMI out, your HDMI in for your HDMI consoles, your USB output, which we'll talk about a little bit later, and your AV input. And I gotta say, the AV cables that come with the HD-PVR Rocket, it's so much better than one that came with the HD-PVR 2, because the one on the HD-PVR 2 was like so thin, and it was so hard to get out of the device that you could literally like rip it off and then not have any way to do any retro gaming or component recording here. But here, the connector is just very similar to an S-video device, so you can just hook it in here like so, and then take it right out without having to worry about ripping the cables here. So anyway, as for the USB device right here, it got interesting connections here. You use this to connect to your computer. Wait, wrong again. My bad. Okay, you use this black connector to connect to the computer, but if you don't have it connected to the computer, you use this red USB cable, and the idea behind this is you hook it up to your console, and whenever the console tones on, your device tones on. However, I don't use my console to turn on. I just went on ahead and used a USB AC adapter, hook it up in here, and then ta-da! Just plug it in and your HD-PVR Rocket will be turned on. Now, how is the quality of the device itself? Well, I got the device mainly to record some PlayStation TV footage, and if you were not sure how I'm able to work around the HDCP on that device, I'll put an annotation link somewhere in the video right about now, so you can see that review in action, and you can see how I got around that HDCP. Anyways, the device captures the footage from the PlayStation TV very nicely. Like, here's some footage from the Tales of Hearts R game. It's like very nice, very colorful, like no artifacts, despite the fact for some reason this file was being recorded at like 6 megabits per second for some odd reason. And then here's Mega Man X Maverick Hunter again. As you can see, going very fast at 720p, 60 frames per second. Oh, that's what I should mention right now. This device will record anything from 30i to 1080p. However, if you want 60 frames per second, the highest resolution you're going to need is 720p. So keep that in mind here. 1080p limited to 30 frames, but 60 frames is okay for 720p. Anyways, back to some more gameplay footage. I got some footage of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U right here. As you can tell, very, very nice looking. The frame rate is at 60 frames per second. Obviously at 720p, but still good looking. I also did try Mario Kart 8, and it does go 720p at 60 frames per second, but I noticed some odd pixelation here with Mario Kart 8. I'm not sure if it's something I need to do or if it's something with the device, but it does seem odd that out of all the games that I played, Mario Kart 8 has some odd pixelation problems. Nothing game breaking, but honestly, I think I'll just keep my Wii U hooked up to my regular HD-PVR 2 if I want more gameplay footage of Mario Kart 8. The one thing that really surprised me about the quality of the HD-PVR Rocket, though, is when it came to the retro gaming consoles, like say the Nintendo 64, the SNES, the Game Boy player for the GameCube. It did a good job with capturing the retro gaming footage. Like if the game was being played at 60 frames per second, it would do it at 60 frames per second. Even though the gameplay is technically interlaced because of the nature of these retro consoles, the device did a good job de-interlacing to a point where I thought it was being played as like 480p instead of 480i. Now the device didn't upscale the images, but as you can probably see with the footage of Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3, yes, that's a confusing title, you can see that the device did a very good job with these retro gaming. And I have a few more footage from other retro games from several different systems, so you can have a better look at what I'm trying to talk about here.
Have you tried using the light dash to collect all the rings suspended in the air?
So, would I recommend picking up a Hauppauge HD-PVR Rocket? Well, I am satisfied with how it captured PlayStation TV footage so far, how it captured footage for Super Smash Bros. Wii U, and how good it is with the retro gaming consoles. But I am disappointed with how it captured Mario Kart 8. Now, it could be my fault, like I said earlier, but like I said, I'm just disappointed with how much of the pixelation there was with that game. Despite that, I am going to say if you're looking for a new capture device, to definitely consider picking this one up. I probably wouldn't recommend picking it up at the full price of $150, especially if you already have a capture device. But if you do see this on sale for like less than $100, and you're looking for another capture device for certain gaming systems that you own, go on ahead and pick it up. This is Killatia, signing off. Hope to see you next time.